Hello and welcome to World Tanks. My name is Ace of Spades and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Rheinmetall Skorpion. For those of you that don't know, the Rheinmetall Skorpion is a new premium in the gift shop that came up about, I want to say the 17th of August, and it only is going to be in the gift shop till I believe the end of the month. So if you're looking to pick one of these up, go pick them up before they get taken out of the gift shop. And yes, it is worth your money, my opinion. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So starting off, it has 4 crew members. So if you're looking to train crews, it's not going to have enough slots for your Grille crew, which has 6, or your Jagdpanzer crew, which has 6 as well, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. It makes up for that with just being pure awesome. It has a commander, a gunner, a driver, and a radio operator. I'm using my Grille crew, and yeah. So the firepower, its average damage per shell is 490 damage alpha. This gun, using it notoriously low rolls a lot, but when it does roll average or hit above average even, it's devastating. You're going to make your money back. You're going to make your money really quick. The shell penetration, really high for a premium. Similar to the T-34, it has 246 millimeters of penetration on its standard AP rounds, and 311 on its APCR, and 65 on its HE. No surprise there. The rounds, cheap because it's a premium tank, only 1,000 per shell for standard AP, 4,800 for APCR, and 935 for HE. The rate of fire is 5.46, which puts the DPM of this tank at about 2,500 or a little bit under 2,500. And depending on your crew, let me drop my crew out to see what the DPM is without a crew. 2678 still. Okay. 2678 is going to be the DPM of this tank. And the reload time is 11 seconds. 10.68, I believe, was my crew. The gun depression, -7 degrees, so not fantastic or amazing, but enough to get around for sure. Not a Ridge Warrior, but it gets you around. 14 degrees of elevation, not bad once again. You will find yourself not being able to aim high enough if you are on a hill. 2.01 aim time, which is really good handling for the gun. 0.3 accuracy for the gun, which is just amazing. It makes this tank a pure sniper at heart. Let's jump down to the survivability. 1,150 hit points, kinda low for a tier 8. You will find that you can get 2-shot pretty easily. If say a BL-10 hits you from an ISU, or something of the sorts, like a T-30 hits you, and then something else that has about 390 average alpha damage, you're pretty much taken out within 2 seconds of the game. So you definitely don't want to be at the front lines of this tank. Not saying that you can't do that. Armor, arbitrary, 30 on the front, 16 on the sides, and 20 at the rear. I don't know why it has more at the rear than the sides. It's odd. We'll jump into tank viewer in a couple minutes to look at that actual armor to see if there's any effective angling. The mobility, its weight is 38.7, so you can ram lightly tanks, you can ram some scouts, but it's not advised. Engine power 650 gives it a crisp 16.78 horsepower to ton ratio, which is good to get around the battlefield. You're going to be not hitting that top speed quickly, but you're definitely going to be getting around. 60 kilometers an hour top speed. Really nice for a premium tank. One of the biggest problems with premium tanks is, especially the tank destroyers that are currently out besides the E25, and I think that's the fastest one off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but the biggest problem is there's not a really good ability to relocate, which this tank thrives at relocating around the battlefield where it's needed, which makes it just an awesome sniper. The traverse speed of the hull is 33.01 degrees a second. Not that great. But then again, You don't really need to traverse your hole that often when you are sniping. Concealment, it's nothing amazing, but it will get you by. 21% when you're stationary, and then 3.2 when you're moving. Pretty atrocious when you're moving. Or, I'm sorry, not when moving, but when firing. And then 14.2 when moving, not bad. And then 2.18 when firing and moving, which you can fire when moving, but don't. The .3 accuracy is pretty good, but not that great. Spotting range, I think it's 360 stock. Pretty sure it's like 360 or 370, just default. With coated optics, it's going to put you up to about 417 with 100% crew. And I don't believe I have anything else increasing that. Recon, no, I do. So you can get up there. You're not going to get max view range unless you have binos. So let's go ahead and before we go, the exterior paint job comes with this. You can't change it, so it's one of those tanks that you don't have to spend extra gold to get the benefit from camo, which is nice. So let's just go ahead and jump into Tank Viewer and take a quick look at that. Okay, so here we are in Tank Viewer. I'm using the online edition. Changes from visual model to the armor model. As you can see, 30 millimeters of armor on the upper plate, 30 millimeters of armor there. Not gonna be bouncing mini shells unless you're pretty much get hit right here at this angle. Not gonna bounce anything. Surprisingly, not usually. These are actually modeled. Sometimes you'll find that the sides above the tracks aren't modeled, but these are. So you can totally free reign there. I don't know why you'd be aiming there, but you can if you really want to. The turret, armor is non-existent. It's got a open turret, so unfortunately no improved ventilation. And yeah, pretty much if you get shot in this thing, expect to lose a module. You're going to lose hit points. You're going to lose a crew member. So it's just best to stay at the sniping range. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some gameplay, and we'll check that out. Alright, cool. Alright, so I am currently in a platoon with one other Skorpion and the FV4202P on Murvanka. I like to call it Murdervanka. This is, in my opinion, a good sniping map. Usually you get some really good sniping shots on the 3 line, no matter which side of the map you're on. Or alternatively, you can be risky and go to the H9 area. I don't generally go there because you can get locked down there if you don't run away fast enough. So I'm going to be taking my Skorpion to G3, and let's see how that works out. So as you can see, Skorpion, even though it's doesn't have the best horsepower to ton ratio, but you can see it gets to a really reasonable top speed at a very quick pace. Moving around the battlefield is really easy in this tank. So this is where I like to post up, try to get some early shots on light tanks. I like to go to E7. Skoda popped up. I don't rotate my tracks because I don't want to get spotted when I fire. And since I fired through the bush, don't have to worry about arty. Or getting spotted, I should say. Like I said, oh my gosh, no arty, and it made me think arty. So I'm trying to find shots on the people that are in the forest, but finding a shot of people in the forest is near impossible from this position if they're further over than the 8 line. Sometimes we get lucky though. I'm gonna try to find some tricky small shots at this tiger as he's advancing. So my platoon mate has taken the position directly behind me as well, and he's pretty much shooting the exact same things I'm shooting. Ooh, there's a .3 accuracy coming into effect there. Put a shot straight through his turret with the 248 millimeters of penetration, and we do 541. It's a high roll. It's good. Good amount of damage. He's feeling the pain, and now he's out of the game. It's... when you're in a premium tank and you're able to do damage like that to tanks and take them out, it almost just seems unfair. We got a Churchill.
It's a trap.
Yeah, we do a little bit of a clutch shot because I didn't even want to take the 100 damage from him. Didn't want to. Now here's a little bit of a misplay by me. I'm using this vehicle a little bit incorrectly, trying to poke around corners and get shots off and trading, essentially treating it like a medium tank or a heavy tank, which it is not. Alternatively, I should be back at H1 trying to find shots on the low, or G1 using the buildings as cover and getting some bushes. Can't bush. But really need to support my platoon mate so he doesn't die. So I want to put a good shot into him here. Try to get him to not be bullying my friend, save his life. Unfortunately, we do get ammo rack there, and we're forced to use our repair kit because it puts our reload at like 25 seconds, which is just not bueno. But right now, this game is going not badly. We have you can only assume AFK Tiger 1 at H1, doing absolutely nothing, but who knows in World Tanks. It seems to be a decent, evenly matched battle over there in the forest, so we don't really know who's going to win that yet. And unfortunately, the one downfall of the Skorpion is it is a support tank. As soon as you take the tanks that have armor away, it becomes a problem. So what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for the low to try to get the kill shot so I can rush out and put a shot into him before he shoots me or my platoon mate. I was communicating with my other platoon mate in the other Skorpion, and he had told me that he got hit by a SU. We can only assume on the 3 line, so being in a Skorpion, that will take you out really quickly, so it's best just to not get hit by it. So we're mostly playing a waiting game, we're waiting for the low to make the mistake and take him out, and once we take the low out, then we can worry about the SU. Unfortunately, it looks like the forest has fallen, and my platoon mate in the Skorpion moves to the G3 position to cover the M4 and the T20, as I support Legend of Mike here. I don't think that low is going to be making the same mistake again, but we can hope. We can hope he will. But fortunately, he's a one-shot for the FV. And right there, I'm noticing that the Tiger is just doing absolutely nothing at full health back there. It would help extremely if he moved up to my position and tried to help push the advantage we have on this side. Getting antsy. Mike takes him out, and unfortunately I should have checked on the low here, but I did not. Still just waiting for him to get spotted, but he's about to take a shot at Mike, which fortunately it doesn't pen, it bounced, I'm not sure, but the SU does move forward and take out Mike, so then I am forced to use the maneuverability of this tank to push the SU, which is not a big deal because I know he has a long reload and I'm fast. And this just feels good. Oh yeah. Auto aim, kill. One of us is gonna kill him. It's great. So now we have to worry about all the 3 people that are coming through the magical forest of wonder. And I tell my platoon mate we're both reasonably low health. I don't know if the Onin has the HE gun on him, the derp or not, but if he did, it would take us out if it hit us. So I tell my platoon mate, I'm like, hey, let's use the Tiger to spot and get sniper shots as they move into our cap. So right now I'm trying to find a good position that'll keep me concealed while firing on people that advance on the J line. Come to this little building, I'm like, it's a good spot. It's got a tree there. Knock down this part of the building and position my tank to run as if I get spotted. And we see the Tiger take a hit, which is not good because we're relying on him to spot, and he didn't spot anything. See the Dicker Max. Hopefully, he hit our platoon mate. Unfortunately, takes a little bit more of his health off, but he's still in the game, which is good. And I recognize that Tiger's not going to spot anything from that position, so I decide to move forward. And there's the Oni. I don't know if I spotted him or the Tiger did, but I get to put a 502 shot into his side armor, which is just great. So here we're back up to try to get another shot on him as he's going over this hill, but we don't find one. So now it's time to reposition. Use that Tiger to our advantage. And put a shot into him here. Goes into the side armor. And now we reverse away. So we know that the Oni is using the little gun, and we could take one hit from him. Or not the little gun. I think it's 12.8, pretty sure. It's either 12.8 or 100 millimeter. Not sure. But we know we can take a shot from it because I believe the alpha is only 290 or 320. So we decided to grab the higher ground in hopes that he will be moving to our last known position and we can get a surprise shot on him. As our platoon mate, Evil, is moving down the 4 line to try to spot the STA or take him out, which he does. And I get ready to move just in case the STA kills Evil. But great result, he takes him out, and it's pretty much game over from this point because he can't kill both of us, right? And then I just put a final shot into his side armor, takes him out of the game. 5,381 damage done in 9 minutes and 33 seconds. Really good result. This was about 140,000 credit earnings. Netted us 120,000. A WN8 of over 9,000. So all in all, this tank is just amazing. You want a credit machine. Pick up this tank before it leaves the gift shop. You will regret it if you don't. It is just that good. If you like the video, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more awesome content in the future. Leave a comment in the comment section. And have a great day, guys. Thanks. Peace.